The shadows whisper his name, Leviathan, a name that chills the blood and quickens the pulse. He is the beast of the abyss, a creature of immense power and terrifying majesty. Leviathan is a demon spoken of in hushed tones, a nightmare made flesh. His legend stretches back through the ages, a testament to humanity's fascination with the monstrous and the unknown. From the depths of the infernal realms, Leviathan holds court. He is a king among demons, his rule absolute, his power unquestioned. His very essence embodies envy and chaos, the driving forces behind destruction and despair. To gaze upon his form is to confront the darkest fears of the human heart. Leviathan is more than just a demon, he is an archetype, a symbol of the untamed forces that lie beyond our comprehension. His story is one of power, rebellion, and the eternal struggle between order and chaos. It is a story that continues to resonate with us today, reminding us of the fragility of our world and the darkness that lurks at its edge. Leviathan's origins are shrouded in the mists of time. He emerges from the primordial depths of ancient Semitic mythology, his legend whispered long before the written word. In these early tales, Leviathan was often depicted as a colossal sea serpent, a creature of immense size and ferocity. He was the embodiment of the untamed ocean, a force of nature to be feared and revered. The ancient Israelites knew Leviathan well. The Hebrew Bible speaks of him in terrifying detail, describing a creature that could churn the sea into a raging tempest with a flick of its tail. He was a beast of such immense power that even Yahweh, the God of Israel, was said to have trembled before him. Leviathan also appears in Canaanite mythology, where he is known as Lotan, the writhing serpent. Here he is the enemy of the storm god Baal, who eventually slays the beast in a titanic battle. These early myths paint a picture of Leviathan as a force of primordial chaos, a creature of immense power that challenged even the gods themselves. Over time, Leviathan's image transformed. He went from a monstrous serpent of the sea to a high-ranking demon in Christian demonology. This shift saw him cast down from the heavens alongside Satan and the other fallen angels. His dominion became hell itself, a fiery underworld where he ruled over legions of lesser demons. Within this infernal hierarchy, Leviathan holds a position of great power and authority. He is often depicted as one of the 7 princes of hell, each representing a deadly sin. Leviathan, of course, embodies envy, his heart consumed by a bottomless hunger for that which he cannot have. Titles abound for this monstrous entity: Prince of Darkness, Lord of the Abyss, the Serpent of Envy. These names reflect the fear and awe he inspires, speaking to his dominion over the darkest corners of creation. Leviathan's role in hell is multifaceted. He is a tempter, a tormentor, and a jailer of souls. His influence is felt throughout the underworld, from the boiling lakes of fire to the desolate plains of eternal suffering. To look upon Leviathan is to invite madness. His appearance is a grotesque tapestry of nightmares, a testament to the corrupting power of hell. While descriptions vary, certain commonalities persist, painting a horrifying portrait of this monstrous entity. Imagine, if you will, a colossal serpent, its scales the color of dried blood. Its eyes burn with an infernal fire, reflecting the endless torment of the damned. Its jaws are vast and powerful, capable of swallowing souls whole. Rows of razor-sharp teeth line its maw, each one dripping with venom potent enough to melt the flesh from bone. Leviathan's form is often described as being monstrously large, dwarfing even the largest whales. Its body is covered in scars, a testament to its countless battles against angels and demons alike. Some accounts describe it with multiple heads, each one hissing and snapping in a symphony of infernal rage. This terrifying visage is more than just a collection of monstrous attributes. It is a physical manifestation of envy and chaos, the very sins that Leviathan embodies. His appearance is a reminder that the forces of darkness are not always subtle or seductive. Sometimes they are monstrous, terrifying, and impossible to ignore. Leviathan's powers are as vast and terrifying as the ocean depths he once ruled. He is a creature of immense strength and ferocity, capable of unleashing unimaginable destruction upon the world. His very presence is said to warp reality, twisting it to his will. As befits a creature of the sea, Leviathan possesses absolute control over water. He can summon towering tsunamis, boil the very oceans, and drag entire fleets to their doom. His wrath is a force of nature, as unstoppable as a hurricane. But his powers extend far beyond mere physical might. Leviathan is a master of deception, able to cloud the minds of mortals and bend them to his will. He whispers temptations on the wind, planting seeds of envy and discord that blossom into hatred and violence. Perhaps his most insidious ability is his mastery over shape-shifting. Leviathan can assume any form he desires, from a beautiful maiden to a fearsome dragon. This allows him to move unseen amongst us, spreading his poison in secret. Section 6. Medieval Terror Leviathan in Demonology and Witchcraft. The medieval period saw Leviathan's legend reach new heights of terror. He became a central figure in demonology, the study of demons and their hierarchies. Grimoires, or books of magic, documented his powers and weaknesses in great detail. He was a creature to be both feared and, paradoxically, bargained with. During this time, Leviathan became associated with witchcraft and heresy. Some believed that witches and sorcerers summoned him to gain power or curse their enemies. His name was invoked in secret rituals, his favor sought through blood sacrifice and forbidden rites. The fear of Leviathan during the medieval period was palpable. His image adorned churches and cathedrals, serving as a stark reminder of the ever-present threat of hell and damnation. Parents would tell their children stories of the monstrous serpent, hoping to scare them into obedience. Leviathan's association with heresy and witchcraft solidified his place as one of the most feared entities in Christian mythology. He became a symbol of the devil's power, a representation of the chaos and destruction that awaited those who strayed from the path of righteousness. Section 7. Damnation's embrace, the price of Leviathan's favor. Despite the risks, some desperate souls still sought Leviathan's favor. They believed that by making pacts with this powerful demon, they could gain wealth, power, or revenge. But such bargains always came at a terrible price. Leviathan is a creature of envy and chaos. He delights in the suffering of others and takes pleasure in twisting their desires against them. Those foolish enough to make deals with him often found their newfound gains turning to ashes in their mouths. The curses associated with Leviathan were the stuff of nightmares. He was said to be able to inflict madness, disease, and misfortune upon those who earned his ire. Some whispered that he could even steal souls, dragging them down to his watery hell to suffer for eternity. The punishments for worshipping or summoning Leviathan were equally severe. The Church considered such acts to be heresy of the highest order, often punishable by death. Those suspected of consorting with the demon were tortured, burned at the stake, or buried alive. The pursuit of Leviathan's favor was a dangerous game, one that often ended in ruin. It was a testament to the desperation of humanity, and the lengths some would go to escape their earthly suffering, even if it meant risking eternal damnation. Section 8. A monster in the machine. Leviathan in popular culture. Leviathan's grip on the human imagination has not diminished with time. He continues to appear in modern literature, video games, and television shows, his image evolving with each new interpretation. In literature, authors have used Leviathan as a symbol of untamed nature, a monstrous reflection of humanity's own destructive tendencies. From Herman Melville's Moby Dick to the works of H.P. Lovecraft, Leviathan continues to inspire awe and terror in readers worldwide. Video games have embraced Leviathan's monstrous image, often depicting him as a fearsome boss creature that players must overcome. These encounters are often epic in scale, showcasing the creature's immense size and power. Television and film have also utilized Leviathan's terrifying presence. He appears as a demonic entity in shows like Supernatural, and his name is often invoked in horror films to evoke a sense of dread and unease. Leviathan's continued presence in popular culture speaks to his enduring power as an archetype of chaos and destruction. He's a monster for the modern age, a reminder that even in a world increasingly dominated by technology and rationality, there are still forces beyond our control. Section 9. Conclusion. Leviathan's enduring grip on the imagination. Leviathan. The very name conjures images of monstrous serpents, infernal realms, and the untamed fury of the sea. He is a creature of immense power and terrifying majesty, a reminder of the darkness that lurks at the edges of our world and within the depths of our own hearts. From his ancient origins as a primordial sea serpent to his current incarnation as a high-ranking demon, Leviathan's legend has captivated and terrified humanity for millennia. His story is a testament to our enduring fascination with the monstrous and the unknown, a reminder that some forces are beyond our comprehension and control. While we may no longer live in a world where we fear sea monsters and demonic pacts, Leviathan's legacy endures. He remains a potent symbol of envy, chaos, and the destructive power of unchecked ambition. His story serves as a warning, reminding us that even in the face of overwhelming power, we must strive to maintain our humanity, lest we be consumed by the same darkness that birthed this monstrous entity. Leviathan is more than just a demon. He's an archetype, a reflection of our own deepest fears and desires. His story is our story, a tale as old as time itself about the eternal struggle between order and chaos, light and darkness, good and evil. And as long as these forces continue to clash, the legend of Leviathan will continue to resonate, echoing through the ages as a chilling reminder of the monsters that lurk both within us and without.